Hi, I'm Rebeca Ross. I am the author of Dreams Lie Beneath, which will be publishing on November 2nd. Dreams Lie Beneath is a standalone fantasy novel about a girl named Clem who takes on an enchanted disguise in order to impart revenge on her rival. But she soon discovers that they are both involved in a dangerous game of court intrigue. Today, I'm going to be sharing 3 secrets about the book with you guys. I'm so excited, so let's dive in. Secret number 1 is that this book is inspired by nightmares. I have always been a vivid dreamer, and I even kept a dream journal when I was a teen. I always knew that I wanted to one day write a book that grappled with nightmares. I was just waiting for the right plot and characters to come along, and then I discovered Clem, and the rest of the story came together. In Clem's world, there is a curse where every new moon, nightmares have the power to come to life. And magicians are the ones who protect people from their darkest of dreams. But in order to be prepared for each new moon, a magician has to keep a detailed record of which nightmares are dreamt in their territory. So even though a magician can't predict what nightmare is going to emerge on which new moon, they still roughly have an idea of how to prepare their spells. When the story begins, it is the afternoon leading up to September's new moon, and Clem and her father, who is also a magician, are preparing for the long night. But then 2 handsome, young, upstart magicians waltz into town and challenge them for their territory, which means now all 4 magicians have to duel and see which one of them can defeat the nightmare first that night. I won't tell you what nightmare it is that manifests, but I will say this, that it is actually a dream that I have multiple times a year. It is a reoccurring nightmare of mine, and I'm hoping now that I have immortalized it in the pages of my book that it has since lost its hold on me in my sleep. But I want to ask you, are you a vivid dreamer? Do you keep detailed records of your dreams? And do you have recurring nightmares too? And if one of your nightmares had the power to come to life and you had to face it, who would you want at your side to help you defeat it? Let me know what you think in the comments below. I would love to read your answers. Which leads me to secret number 2 is that a magician fighting a new moon nightmare always has a partner at their side. This is someone who can guard their back, someone who can provide aid in case a nightmare turns lethal. In the beginning, Clem and her father are partnered up, but of course something happens and her life is upended, which sets her on the path for revenge. But in order to carry out her revenge, Clem has to don an enchanted disguise. So Phelan, one of the young, handsome, upstart magicians that she kind of hates now, has no idea it's her when she becomes his new partner. But the enchanted disguise she wears requires a steep cost, so she has to surrender something that she loves, and she has to give up half of something that is vital to her. If you are familiar with fairy tales, you might be able to guess what this half of something that she has to surrender is. I'd love to see your guesses in the comments, and I'll give you another hint that it gets very complicated for Clem when she grows closer to Phelan. Secret number 3. As a writer, I love to weave legends, myths, unique card and board games into my stories. Dreams Lie Beneath is no exception, and as you read, you will soon discover there is a card game that is enchanted called 7 Wraiths. Now, Clem's father has forbidden her to play this card game simply because there are dire and unpleasant consequences for one if they lose. But when Clem has the opportunity to take these cards in her hands, is she gonna play? Is she not gonna play? What happens if she plays and she loses? You have to read the book to find out. I am so excited for y'all to step into Clem's dangerous, glittering world of dreams, nightmares, magic, and secrets. Remember to put your thoughts and your answers in your comments down below. I would love to read them, and don't forget to pick up Dreams Lie Beneath this November.